Hi everybody, it's Mark C. Winters, and today I want to talk to you about two different interactions I had today with Visionaries. So the first one was a company that's about ready to begin their EOS journey. So they're about ready to begin implementing and really getting their business to do what they want it to do. And as we were talking about what the Visionaries' vision is for the company, it became very apparent, very clear that he sees his business as a vehicle for fulfilling his spiritual purpose. And I mean, it is strong. You talk about conviction. When you hear this guy talk about it, it's like there's no way that this can't happen. The vision that he has for this business must happen. And so the conviction behind that, it was just really impressive, really powerful to see how that was driving the rest of the leadership team and the rest of the organization to look at changes they were going to need to make, things they were going to have to do, one of which was to strongly establish and firmly anchor this visionary integrator combination. So a little later in the day, I have a chance to do an interview, part of our Visionary Integrator interview series on the Rocket Fuel Maximizer. And in this particular interview, I'm talking to Dr. Tom Clement of Clement Family Dental down in Florida. And I want you to listen to what Tom has to say when I ask him about what he's found to be the benefit of having an integrator that he's paired with. So Lindsay, if you'll roll the clip here. So my next question is really about the benefit of having a counterpart. So letting you sit in the visionary seat and the benefit of you having an integrator counterpart that's over there to drive the things that they do as an integrator. What have you seen be the greatest benefit of that for you?
Well, from a business point of view, a lot of my dreams are coming complete. They're coming to fruition, and my wife and I are able to take more time off and travel more, and I'm able to pick courses and places to go, people to see, and things to do that I never really had enough time for. When you got a wife and 4 kids, and it's a pretty busy world, and I always like being busy.
Yeah, that's great. So now you've got the time to do these things that you really, really want to do and really enjoy. That's a really good answer. So I hope you noticed how real that was. I mean, he's talking about how that's really kind of changed his life, and it's just coming from a very real place to things that are very important for him. So if you want to see the full interview and other interviews that I'm doing with other visionaries and integrators, then just check out the Rocket Fuel Maximizer. We've got a library of them there. There's a new visionary and a new integrator that we introduce each month. So please go check that out if you want to get more. And with that, I want to leave you with kind of these 3 thoughts. At Rocket Fuel, we're all about entrepreneurial freedom and really what that means for the visionary, what that means for the integrator, what that means for the business, but making that more real, making that freedom happen. Number 2, at Rocket Fuel, we're all about having an impact on the entrepreneur, having an impact on the world, having an impact on the business and all the different people that are affected by this business. And then the third point I want to make with you today is that more Rocket Fuel means more power from that visionary integrator relationship, which means you're going to have more of the first 2 things I told you about. That's what's going to drive more freedom, just like what Dr. Tom Clement is talking about, and more impact, just like that visionary I talked to this morning and the conviction that they had about how their business was really going to change the world. So thanks for watching today. Here at Rocket Fuel Ventures, we're all about creating the most powerful visionary integrator duos on the planet, and we do that by helping you crystallize your thinking on visionary and integrator, get connected if it's something that makes sense for you, and then ultimately maximize that relationship to make it into something really, really powerful. So if you want more, I'd like you to check us out on rocketfuelnow.com. And while you're there, there's a few things I'd like you to do. Number 1 is if somebody sent you this video, it's the first time you've seen them, and you'd like to get these every week, please sign up. We do these every week, and we'd love to just send it straight to you. Number 2, we have some assessments on there to help you figure out, are you a visionary? Are you an integrator? And really, what does that specific edge of your 2-piece puzzle look like? That'll help you out a lot. Number 3, there's a Rocket Fuel Maximizer that's a private member-only community where you can interact with other Visionaries integrators. We'd love to have you join that. And finally, if you're an integrator, we have the Integrator Mastery Forum, which is a live event specifically for integrators that want to become truly great. Last but not least, if you haven't read Rocket Fuel yet, please read it. And for those that have read it, please keep those great reviews coming. So that's it for now. Until next time, go Rocket.